chat or anywhere in like Washington?
Well, in my area, we are mostly out of the woods. The tornado watch this evening is lifted, but this is what it sounds like. Yeah, that wind, it's always, it's always very haunted house-like and deafening during storms like this. On today's episode of Why Am I Like This, the next couple of days for my area, we are under a slight to enhanced risk of tornadoes. And at least for my area, it's been pretty quiet this spring so far. And some years we have tornado watches like every week. But to get to the why am I like this, I don't know. It's like I'm just waiting for something to happen. Like, I don't want to start anything or just get in the middle of doing something. I feel like I'm just kind of on the edge of my seat a bit, waiting for something to happen, even though I don't think we're expected to get anything until later tonight or this evening. Who knows? So, things that I usually like, they feel nice in concept, but in reality, I don't know if it's actually enjoyable. Sorry, the reflection was bugging me. I don't know if it actually bugs anyone watching this, but it bothers me personally. If this resonates with anyone, that's great, that's fantastic. Maybe I won't feel so odd about it. Little backstory. I had what I call a reading block for an incredibly long time. I'm talking like over 5 years. It might have even been longer than 5 years now that I think about it. Very few books were enjoyable to me. Everything sounded interesting, but also just painfully boring at the same time. I eventually did find some books that sort of cured it. If you want to know what they were Convenience Store Woman and Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. And also Daughter of the Forest. But yeah, those 3 books, they essentially cured my reading block for a good while. And I can feel myself slipping back into it again, much to my dismay. Here's the thing that I finally was able to put the feeling into words other than everything sounds boring. Because that's not entirely true. My to read list is extremely long, you guys. I'm not messing with you. I'm not pulling your leg. I have probably close to 1,000 books that I want to read. My to watch list and my to read list are about the same length. They are both incredibly long, and I will probably go my entire life without completing it. But that's also kind of part of the appeal. I don't know. I feel like it's not entirely true because I am still very interested in wanting to consume things and wanting to talk about new to me books that I've read, or maybe new to me movies that I've seen, and I want to discuss them badly. I badly just I want to be in that. And I know this will make no sense at all, but this is just how my lizard brain works now. I feel like I have to already be in like a clever and sharp-minded mood to even start a damn book. And if you think about it for like 10 seconds, it makes no sense at all. You read to expand your knowledge of what you didn't already know. You know, whether it's fiction or nonfiction, your eyes are still like taking in words and your mind is retaining a story or just some kind of knowledge or wisdom or what have you that was not previously there. Why do I already have to be feeling smart before I start a book? And I know it makes absolutely no sense, but that's where we're at. And it's kind of the same thing with movies and TV shows too. As soon as I get an idea of, okay, I want to watch maybe this movie or maybe this movie, I'll just overthink it to death. And I'll think, oh, great. But before I start, I am already mentally writing the review, and I already want to make sure that this imaginary review that doesn't even exist and may not ever exist is perfect. All that to say, I'm not sure if anyone else feels the way I do about this, but oddly enough, I do not feel this way about music. If I want to listen to an entire album front to back, I'll just do it. You know, if a song is stuck in my head, I'll listen to it. My one exception is the songs that have a certain memories attached to it. You know, if it's just too emotionally heavy, then obviously I will not listen to it. If I feel like I just don't want to, I just don't want to mentally go back there. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna articulate this very well or not, but fuck it, I'm gonna try. I'm thinking one of the reasons I might have been avoiding doing things perfectly, I don't know, there's just something that I've been avoiding. Whether it's I don't want to feel certain things, I don't want to face certain things. Maybe it's important to know exactly what it is, or maybe it's not. But sometimes, at least this, you know, again, this is just how I feel. You know, other people might not feel this way, and that's okay. But for me, sometimes insight can feel like a beautiful cage. And insight without action, it's a cage. And it's just, I have lived my life for a long time just not really being allowed to want things. I talked about this in another video, my limerence video, and if you haven't watched that, that's okay. I'm just gonna say it again to clarify. And this goes back for me a really long time, particularly my childhood and teenage years. I do have some deep wounds related to being a caretaker in a sense, the one who listens, be the one who encourages, be the teacher's pet, be the role model, always put others before yourself, no matter what. And you know, even years later, it it's been difficult to break out of that because it was so ingrained in my upbringing. I am an oldest daughter, so just another layer on top. I don't know. I mean, I have definitely enjoyed things in the past and been able to find joy and pleasure in things, but I don't know. I really don't like this feeling. I'm eating sushi at the park to try to feel something. I'm feeling slightly better today. I mean, I actually went out and did something. I am doing something. Yesterday, I was feeling down about multiple things going on in my life, or more like things that are not happening in my life that I feel like are missing. I came across a post on Reddit, but I think it was in the subreddit Does Anybody Else? It said something along the lines of, does anyone else feel hesitant to start new movies or new books or new shows out of fear that you will like them too much? Like I said, I'm not sure if maybe there's something that I am avoiding. I feel like there's just something that I don't want to face about maybe myself. I mean, to love is to be vulnerable. Sometimes I'm just tired of feeling vulnerable. It's funny that filming like in public, I guess that's vulnerable. I feel like I've spent the last 13 years or so just having that mindset of, oh, well, I can't fix my life overnight, and just things take time. Yet, in all that time, I've just been very passively waiting for something to happen. I don't really know how to end this, but I'm trying to have a good day. And I hope you can have a good day, good evening, weekend, what have you as well.